Every chiropractor for tinnitus watches out for ringing or buzzing in the ears. It's often a sign of vertigo or inner ear conditions that need immediate fixing. We will talk about tinnitus in depth and the ways you can solve it naturally. What is tinnitus? Have you been to a loud concert where the mic suddenly made a high-pitched noise? The unpleasant squealing was so annoying that it made your head hurt. There is an inner ear condition that produces the same bothersome sound, and it is called tinnitus. Tinnitus is an auditory perception that something is ringing or hissing on the inside of your ears. It could present itself in various ways, and the sounds it produces also vary in volume and pitch. One patient described her tinnitus experience to a chiropractor for tinnitus as a whooshing wind, or ringing sound, but you mostly hear clicking noises. It gets so disturbing, especially when you are in a public place. Worse, it's accompanied by another disturbing friend, vertigo. Symptoms of tinnitus. Though tinnitus is generally not a serious medical issue, it's still important that you see a chiropractor for tinnitus if you believe you have it. If you observe any of the symptoms below, we recommend consulting with a chiropractor for tinnitus near you. Thumping sound in the ear, a symptom of tinnitus that sounds similar to a noise of a bass guitar or a bass drum. Constant ringing in the ear. This is the most common sign and symptom of tinnitus. The ringing sound can be persistent that it can affect your everyday life. This usually occurs if you are in a crowded and loud place. If you're the only one hearing a ringing sound in your head, then you must be experiencing a tinnitus episode. Hearing problems. Some patients experience episodes of sudden hearing changes. You may feel like your ears are more sensitive to high-pitched and loud noises. You cannot hear as much as you normally do. Common causes of tinnitus. Tinnitus stems from a wide variety of underlying health problems. In addition, these health issues could significantly contribute to the severity of the symptoms. Tinnitus can be a result of any of the following: Meniere's disease. Tinnitus is a classic indicator of Meniere's disease. This type of inner ear disorder can greatly affect both your balance and hearing. Some patients with Meniere's disease suffer from sudden onset of vertigo following an episode of tinnitus. This usually starts with some pressure inside the ear and can last between 20 minutes to hours. Otosclerosis. This is a condition that causes changes to the structure of your ear bone. The abnormal growth of your ear bone, particularly in the middle part, can cause tinnitus. Temporomandibular joint disorder. Inflammation of the TMJ can affect the state of your eardrums. It can result in pain in the inner ear and can lead to the development of tinnitus. Ear infection. One of the main culprits behind ringing in the ears is an infection. Earwax, dirt, and other tiny particles can block the ear canals. This blockage can then cause pressure changes inside the ear, causing tinnitus. Hearing loss. This is one of the most prevalent causes of tinnitus in older patients. There are tiny hair cells called cochlea in the inner ear. When a person ages, these hair cells may bend or break. When this happens, the cochlea then creates random impulses that the brain interprets as sounds. This abnormal activity causes tinnitus. Head and neck injury. Tinnitus could also result from a neck and head injury. The forced jerking of the head from whiplash can damage the hearing nerves on the neck, upper cervical spine, and brainstem. Such damages can affect hearing and trigger the onset of tinnitus. Natural, easy remedies for tinnitus. Are you currently struggling with your tinnitus symptoms? Fortunately, we have some practical remedies that you may apply to reduce its severity. Identify your triggers. One of the best prevention tips for tinnitus is to be more familiar with your triggers. It's somewhat a mystery why tinnitus randomly occurs, and there could be varying reasons for its existence. But when you figure out your triggers, you can find a way to control your tinnitus episodes. Manage your stress properly. Exposure to stress worsens the severity of tinnitus and prolongs its symptoms. Your stressors can be anywhere, and there's no way that you could completely avoid them. However, you have complete control of how you can break yourself free from stress. Here are some stress management tips. 1. Take breaks in between a stressful task. 2. Find activities and hobbies that can divert your attention from what's causing your stress. You can paint, read, visit a park, play sports, or meet up with your friend. Get enough sleep. This healthy habit can make a significant difference in your health, particularly in dealing with tinnitus. If you constantly deprive yourself of sleep, you're making your body more prone to stress and fatigue. Those two factors can make your tinnitus symptoms worse. Search for a chiropractor for tinnitus. The ringing on your ears could be a potential red flag, as it is an indicator of a misalignment in the upper cervical spine. You can naturally resolve this problem by visiting an upper cervical chiropractor for tinnitus near you. This form of natural care works as it uses precise and gentle adjustments to realign the bones in your upper cervical spine. It can release the pressure in your brain stem, which interferes with the normal function of your nervous system. Upper cervical chiropractic care focuses on restoring your optimal health. If you want to get relief from tinnitus, visit the nearest licensed and trusted upper cervical chiropractor in your area.